pitch moments away. And on the hill, Grant Holmes. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. First pitch misses.
First pitch, 7:15.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. And fires in a fastball at 95. One out, base is empty. And that one is inside ball one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Mike Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Popped up. Olsen on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Angels go quietly there. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta, and today's starter, Tyler Anderson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it hits the base. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Batting second, first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson down.
Olson.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Rudder stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
First and second, no outs. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Ward on the move, heading back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Batting fourth, third base.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Matt Olson.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Acuna, the lead runner at second. Olson over at first with one away. Fastball is outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
What a stop. There's one.
He's out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. End of one. And we're still scoreless. Top of the second, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Holmes back to work, and that's in for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the righty deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Here's Joe Adele. And that one hammered. That's back there. See you later. His 19th home run of the year. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. That's a little high. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
That one is hammered right field. Acuna going back. And that one is off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
He's a fastball savant with the bat, which is really helpful in today's game. Fastballs aren't getting any easier to hit these days.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. It's 2-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first with one gone. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And that drops in for a strike. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Two down, nobody on. Inside. Ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 out, space is empty. Goes down looking. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. Angels 2 and the Braves nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the rookie catcher, Drake Baldwin. First pitch just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Anderson ready to work. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Moore hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. Angels 2 and the Braves nothing. Top half of the third inning, and now Christian Moore.
Christian Moore.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Chases that one out of the zone. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's going to be Nolan Shanuel. Lifted in the air out to left. Verdugo settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Flied out his first time. Just missed. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man at second. Trout checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back according to Rusty Valentine. On the inside corner for a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, left fielder.
And next for LA, Taylor Ward. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
A little bit
That's a
low.
ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. Out number 3. Angels strand a couple. They're up 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Harris in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. That's a base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's going to be Nick Allen. Hit on the ground to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one inside. And that is ball 1. And that's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Out of here. That should get the dugout going. His 16th homer of the year, and they lead it. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 down. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing, called strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one lifted to left. Ward under it. They got it for out number two.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the top of the wall. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with two gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Riley at second with two down. And that one misses up and in. 2-1.
One strike.
Good eye in that spot. Ozzie Albies next to bat for the Braves. So now 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
Now batting,
First and second,
Ozzie
2 outs.
Albies.
And now here is Ozzie Albies. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nabs it, and that's the inning. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Outside corner, there's a strike. Soler with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Fastball is outside.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
On the ground to third. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
So up next, Logan O'Hoppe. RBI single his last time up. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-2 now.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. They trail it 3-2. Back at Truist Park, here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground. And Verdugo is set down.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Singled and scored his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. To the right side, Moore. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop,
Nick Allen. Next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That clips the corner. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. Holmes back to work. Right side. Albies over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian Moore.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Doubled his first time up.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one hit the knees for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Braves up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Baldwin down to first with it, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Chop to the left side. Riley fires to first. That's the third out. And the Angels are gone in order. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Throws across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Ozuna in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead at 3-2. Back here in Atlanta, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Nolan Schanuel. First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos appears to be getting loose. Herget getting cranked up as well. Hard liner. Down the line, and it's foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now.
3-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. He's 0 for 1.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Trout measures
that's
6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And another ball.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. That's long gone. That one felt good. His 14th of the year, and we are starting over. It's 3-3.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Grant Holmes won't go any further tonight, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Spencer
56.
Schwellenbach.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joe Adele.
So digging in, Joe Adele. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting, right
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
In there for strike 1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Angels draw even on this solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Austin Riley at the plate. And that's fouled off. 0-1 now. Check swing, called strike. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Strickland up and throwing. Brogdon also throwing. Next pitch is downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a ball evens the count. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. His 13th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
The manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Anderson will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Jose Soriano into the game.
Just trying to keep this one
Number
close
59.
here, and this is where a bullpen can
Jose
give their players a
Soriano.
chance to fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Adele hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the inside edge. Misses off the plate. Now 2-0. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now
So a
batting,
man at first.
left fielder,
And now Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
Just
Nope, that's the ball.
missed. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Albies off of first with 2 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Up and
That's a ball.
in. 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Ward grabs it on the run. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Truist
Leading
Park.
off
All
for the
set for the
Angels.
start of the inning.
Catcher,
Here's the Angels
Logan
catcher,
O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider
0-1.
with just terrific bite at the end.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Good job to fight that one off. That's way outside.
2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Just
3 balls,
misses
2
the mark
strikes.
outside the zone.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that
Next
that's the
for the
pitch he has the
Angels.
most confidence
Third
in right now.
baseman,
Just
Luis
couldn't find the
Rengifo.
strike zone.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
1 strike.
With the tying run on at first, here the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Late swing, fouled off. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop Zach Neto.
Zach Neto now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Nolan.
Here comes the
Schwellenbach.
manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Schwellenbach gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here
for
comes
the
a new arm for the
Braves.
Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Number 49.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Schwellenbach. Outside. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 4 and the Angels 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's
Ronald
Acuna now.
Jr.
1 for 3. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the lead runner has to hold on at second.
Now batting, first base.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson, looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
pitch, and he just misses.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Just off the inside edge. Allen at second. Acuna at first with no outs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering is down low.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, snags it on the run. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
Wow, pretty amazing. That only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple, but you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
So here's Riley now. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Ward raging back towards the wall, and it one-hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Soriano departs, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Brock
Angels.
Burke gets the call from the
Number
pen.
46.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Two on, 1 out. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Second and third here, 1 away. Swing and a ball hammered right field, going back on his way. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 9-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big hole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Albies, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
A little bit low. And the count 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So 2 down now, and here is Alex Verdugo. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, called strike. Next offering is downstairs. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now a 9-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
And it's even up.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Let's go, kid.
Bomber deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So a man aboard, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Trout flying around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's now 9-4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joe Adele.
And here is Joe Adele. That's in there. Just missed.
1-1.
Ward on at first, nobody out. And that one moves his feet. The 2-1. Foul ball. To first, might be two. Olsen toss to second, relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Two down, base is empty, but one run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground to short, finds its way through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 9-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Braves,
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Harris II.
Burke back to work. Swung on, belted, way back there. And that is gone. A monster shot to right. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 10-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brock Burke done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Sam Bachman will take
40.
over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. The shortstop
that's
takes the
down.
ball. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
Not close with that one. 2-1.
Ball 3.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Now 3-2. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 11-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So back to the top of the order. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
Outside,
get a
that's
swing
ball.
and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here is Matt Olson. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Acuna stands at second with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And down on strikes. And one gone.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Ozuna stands in now and watches strike 1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 1 out and a runner at second. And there's a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Stays alive. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Drake Baldwin, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. Two outs. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. Back here in Atlanta, now the third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one outside.
That out.
And now it's even 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Angels down to their final out. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Ball one there. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that one is downstairs. 3-0. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He will score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Angels down to their final strike. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got it, and that's the ball game.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively.